Embracing minimalism. Have you ever considered simplifying your life through minimalism? In our fast-paced world, many of us feel bogged down by the endless distractions and responsibilities. But adopting a minimalist lifestyle can help us break free from the clutter and stress, allowing us to focus on the things that truly matter. We work, have meetings, run errands, have to send and receive emails as well as text messages, the phone chimes, co-workers are contacting us, we're multitasking like crazy, and it just goes on and on. And because we're surrounded by so many distractions, it makes it really hard to find balance in our lives sometimes, right? So minimalism is a growing movement that can really help you simplify your life, reduce stress, and save some money along the way. So imagine this. A life where you prioritize what truly matters to you, letting go of the excess that weighs you down. By embracing minimalist principles and cutting down on those amusing yet unnecessary purchases, like that novelty toaster that prints a face of a random celebrity on your bread. You'll find yourself spending less money on non-essential items like this. This way, you can free up resources to save more for your dreams and your goals. In the process, you'll discover that managing your finances becomes a breeze when your focus is on the essentials. Minimalism isn't just about owning less. No, it's about living more with purpose and intention. Hey everybody, welcome to Thrifty Budgeting. In this video, we'll explore various ways to embrace minimalism and save money so you can enjoy the things that you love without putting a strain on your finances. Now be sure and stick around to the end of the video. You can discover all the tips to simplify your life, save money, and build a sustainable financial plan. And remember, less is more, so let's get started. Let's kick this off by discussing the minimalist lifestyle, its advantages, and how you can take part in it and bring the joy back to your life. So first, what is a minimalist? Now, for those who have heard the term but really don't know what all that entails, minimalist living is a way of simplifying your life by removing the unnecessary things and then focusing on what's important to you. A lot of people today are downsizing to feel better and to remove that mental clutter, and so they adopt the minimalist lifestyle. And the really cool thing about it is how flexible it is. It doesn't have any specific standards or even rules for that matter. It's not about living a materialistic life either. It's simply a willingness to become rich from experiences and pursuing your passions. It's a life free of consumerism and the burden of owning too much. Many people define it purely as freedom. It's a trendy concept for sure, but really, it's been around for decades. Minimalism goes beyond simply owning fewer things. It involves transforming our mindset and our behaviors towards consumption and finding satisfaction in having less. More and more people are realizing that this approach not only creates more space in our homes, but it also leads to more financially stable life. Now, if this sounds interesting to you, wait until you hear about the benefits of being a minimalist. Now, for some, you might be wondering, what's in it for me? Why should I give minimalism a try? Let me tell you, there are some pretty enticing benefits that come along with this lifestyle change. So when you start living the minimalist life, you'll find that it brings all sorts of perks. It makes your life simpler and it's easier on your wallet too. So as you begin to experience the benefits of minimalism, you'll likely develop a desire to maintain a clutter-free environment. And as author Peter Walsh says, clutter is just not the stuff on your floor. It's anything that stands between you and the life that you want to be living. So decluttering your surroundings, whether it's your home or your office, can not only simplify your physical space, but it also frees up your mental state, paving a way for a more fulfilling life. But how exactly does decluttering lead to a more fulfilling life? And how can it help you save money? Well, there are numerous studies that support the notion that decluttering can significantly enhance mental well-being and reduce your stress. So let's briefly touch on 3 of these. So the first study, researchers from Journal of Environmental Psychology in 2011 found that living in a cluttered environment negatively impacts mental well-being, while maintaining a clean and organized space leads to increased productivity and reduced stress levels. Now, the second study was conducted conducted at the University of California, Los Angeles in 2012. And their findings was that clutter in our surroundings can hinder our process to focus and process information, leading to decreased productivity and heightened stress. And the third study, the New York Times in 2019, reported from the Journal of Family Psychology, revealing that people who considered their homes cluttered or unfinished experienced higher levels of the stress hormone cortisol throughout the day. So as you can see, these studies show that decluttering can significantly improve your mental well-being and reduce stress, which is going to allow you to focus on what truly matters in life. So by ditching these unnecessary items, you'll find that you can save time and energy, enabling you to focus on quality time with your family and friends. Minimalism encourages intentional living, leading to a more serene lifestyle. As you embrace minimalism, you'll start appreciating what you have and realize what you don't need. So this mindset carries over to conscious shopping, where you make thoughtful decisions about your purchases. Now, let's dive into what conscious shopping can look like in practice. So conscious shopping can mean a lot of things, like choosing fair trade coffee, opting for sneakers made by ethical brands, or shopping at local bookstores instead of big online retailers. It could also involve selecting items with eco-friendly packaging or considering worker treatment in the production process. Now, one helpful strategy, especially when it comes to thrifty budgeting, is the 30-day rule, where you can wait 30 days before buying non-essential items, and that way you can ensure they truly add value to your life. So the idea here is to make choices that align with your values. So by adopting minimalism, you can enjoy several benefits: the improved mental health, reduced environmental impact, and financial perks like fewer impulsive purchases and less wasteful spending. Plus, with a clutter-free home, you may even find valuable items that you can sell or donate, which helps others while putting that extra cash in your pocket. Minimalism also greatly benefits the earth. Less consumption equals a greener planet. And so now that you've heard some of the benefits, I'm sure you're wondering, how do you start minimalist living? So if you do want to start living the minimalist lifestyle, you want to start slow. Begin with one aspect of your life. Look, you don't need to part with all your possessions and purchase a tiny home in order to embrace an intentional living. Not at all. Your journey towards minimalism could begin by decluttering your wardrobe or letting go of toxic relationships. It could also involve practicing mindful shopping and buying fewer things. So while minimalism can be applied to various aspects of your life, you want to start focusing on just one area to begin with. When you're doing this process, it's important for you to think about and determine what your necessities are. What are the things that you cannot imagine living without? Now remember, it's about what holds personal meaning and significance to you, rather than just keeping things because they serve a practical purpose. So it could be things like a family photo album that you cherish because it holds irreplaceable memories of your loved ones. You know, like the hilarious picture of your Aunt Betty with her face covered in whipped cream as a result of an accidental dessert mishap at a family reunion. Yeah, those pictures. Or it could also be that you appreciate a well-stocked bookshelf that houses your favorite stories, some of them inspiring, some thrilling, and some educating, that has become a sanctuary of wisdom and adventure for you. Or it could even be your favorite well-worn jeans that have seen you through thick and thin. I mean, they know just how to make you feel the ultimate comfort. So taking a moment to appreciate your favorites like your clothes, pictures, and books is just a small step towards embracing minimalism. So don't stress over what you feel obligated to keep. If they don't bring a joy or serve a purpose in your life, then it's time to bid them farewell. Assess what truly matters and aligns with your ideal life here. Now, once you've identified what you need to keep, take the step to eliminate unnecessary chaos and tackle the physical clutter. So if you have items that you no longer need, consider donating them to someone that is in need. And as you declutter your physical space, don't forget about the digital aspects of your life too. Just as physical clutter can create chaos, digital clutter can also impact your time and focus. So simplifying your technology use and decluttering digitally can help you create more time and meaningful experiences and connections. So help reclaim some of your precious time by cutting back on your technology usage. You can use apps like Social Fever to track your social media usage and then unsubscribe from unnecessary emails. So as you declutter your digital space, it's important not to overlook your emotional well-being. So you need to also look at your emotional clutter. And that often stems from toxic relationships that can really weigh you down and hinder your personal growth. So identifying and addressing these draining relationships can really help you create a more positive and fulfilling life. So what you can do is take a moment to assess your relationships. Focus on the ones that bring you the most joy and support. So while it's essential to nurture valuable connections, be mindful of any relationships that may be causing you emotional clutter. Now, these could be individuals who consistently bring negativity, stress, or drain your energy. And remember, your time and emotional well-being are important. So you want to prioritize spending quality time with the family and friends who truly support you and uplift your spirit. Now, beyond relationships and decluttering, adopting a minimalist living approach can really simplify and improve your financial life too. So by valuing your possessions less, you can save more money and prioritize your spending, purchasing only what you truly need. Now, this approach frees up funds for more fulfilling experiences and may even allow you to work less in the future. Consider using the 50-20-30 rule to organize your finances and achieve your goals. Now, we're going to provide a link to a video explaining this rule in more detail, so make sure to check it out. Additionally, embracing minimalism can also enhance your travel experiences. So you can also give minimalism a try when you're on the go. By packing lighter, you'll not only avoid those pesky baggage fees when flying, but also you'll discover how little you actually need to have an incredible journey. This mindset shift will help you embrace the essence of travel, experiencing new places, cultures, and memories without unnecessary material possessions weighing you down. See, it just starts with simple small steps. Just as embracing minimalism while traveling can enhance your experiences, adopting the same mindset when creating your home environment can bring similar benefits. So to dive deeper into this, let's explore some practical tips on how to create a minimalist home. So when you're creating a decluttered living space, it doesn't come with a fixed set of steps, but it all starts with a shift in your mindset. So you'll want to transform your home one room at a time. Attempting to declutter your entire house all at once is madness, totally overwhelming, unless you're just moving in, of course. So begin by focusing on a single room and transform it into your serene sanctuary. Let this inspire you to move to the next room and then the next. Now remember to apply that same approach to your outdoor spaces as well. Now when it comes to decluttering and streamlining your room, your furniture is the key starting point. Assess your furniture and consider what can be removed without compromising your comfort and functionality. So choose a minimalist approach with a few pieces of plain, simple furniture in soothing colors. Remember, you want to embrace the beauty of simplicity. So carefully evaluate your furniture and other items in the room, contemplating the necessity of each piece. Then you'll want to remove the items that no longer serve purpose and concentrate on keeping only the essentials. Remember, you can always add a few select pieces later to enhance the space. So next, let's tidy up those floors. You want to stick with furniture only, and that means no stacks or extra storage. It's all about the clear floor space here. So ditch the things you don't need by giving them away or recycling, and find a sneaky hiding spot for those things you want to keep. Now, same deal goes for those flat surfaces. You'll want to keep those mostly clear with just a couple of simple decorations. So give away, recycle, or hide anything that doesn't need to be there. And if you do this, it's going to give your your place that clean and organized feel. Now, in a minimalist home, we focus on uncluttered walls. Now, some folks love covering their walls with various items, but for minimalists, we go for a more streamlined look with just one or two eye-catching pieces of artwork. So keep your belongings out of sight. Remember, keep your necessities neatly tucked away in drawers and cabinets. Now, keep in mind that your bookshelves can hold books, DVDs, or CDs. Just remember, try not to overcrowd them with decorations or collections. And if you're tidying up your flat surfaces and floors, it's a good idea to declutter those storage areas too. But if you'd rather do that later, that's totally cool. Now, you can also add some personality to your room with simple artwork. Whether it's a painting, drawing, or photo, just choose a low-key, solid frame to complement it. Also, consider leaving some walls bare to maintain balance. A minimalist space can be elevated with one or two simple decorations. A vase of fresh flowers or a tiny potted plant can really do wonders. So if your room's color scheme is neutral, be sure and use bold colored accents like red or yellow. That way you can create a focal point and inject some vibrancy. So when it comes to your window treatments, go for simple options like bare windows, solid colored curtains, or wooden blinds. Too much decor around the windows can really create unnecessary clutter, the thing we're trying to avoid here. So if you really want to achieve a clean and simple look, just stick to the solid colors for floor coverings and furniture. And be sure to steer clear of busy patterns like floral or geometric designs. They can definitely create visual chaos. Now, soft hues work great for a room's color scheme. While a pop of bright color is okay, opt for your gentle tones that are easy on the eyes. Now, white is always a minimalist classic, but earthy shades like your blues, browns, tans, and greens are also fantastic. Now, simplifying a room involves removing unnecessary stuff. So once you've done this, give yourself a couple of days, and then you want to come back and reevaluate everything with a fresh set of eyes. So this is when you want to ask yourself what you can live without or store away. So identify those essentials and remember to revisit each room periodically. Now, you might be surprised at how much more you can simplify every time when you do this. So when it comes to a minimalist home, staying organized is super important. Now, a handy trick for this is giving everything its own special place. So take a moment and decide where things should go, like finding the perfect spot for your blender and always putting it back there. It only takes a few extra seconds to put things away neatly instead of just leaving them scattered around. And trust me, this little habit will really help you stay organized and make your daily routines a breeze. So now, take a seat, unwind, and savor the moment. After decluttering a room, pause for a while and appreciate the transformation. The tranquility and contentment you feel are the well-deserved fruits of your labor. So now, let's talk about how to maintain a minimalist living lifestyle. So simplifying your life and adopting a minimalist approach is a gradual process. So as we summarize the key strategies for maintaining a minimalist lifestyle, let's dive into these 7 essential tips that will help you stay committed to your goals. Tip number 1 is that routine decluttering that we talked about. Remember, it's important to establish a routine for decluttering. That way you can keep your home clutter-free. So instead of relying on a one-time decluttering session, create a schedule to tidy up your living space every month. Now, to avoid accumulating more stuff, you can consider donating or selling the items whenever you bring something new into your home. Tip number 2 is mindful purchases. Remember, you want to be mindful of your purchases. Transitioning to a minimalist lifestyle involves being intentional about what you want to bring into your home. So before buying something, take a moment to consider if it's going to serve a purpose or bring you joy in the long term. And if it's not, it's best to forego the purchase altogether. Now, tip number 3 is create a capsule wardrobe. Have you ever heard of a capsule wardrobe? If you haven't, it's a super cool way to simplify your closet and save some cash. So all you need are a few versatile pieces that you can mix and match, and then you can create a bunch of different outfits. Plus, it cuts down on clutter and makes getting dressed a breeze. So instead of buying new clothes every season, give a capsule wardrobe a try and see how it can totally change your fashion game. Tip number 4, quality over quantity. The secret to achieving a minimalist lifestyle lies in prioritizing quality over quantity. So this means you'll want to invest in fewer but superior items like furniture, kitchenware, clothes, and toys. For instance, instead of purchasing a lot of kitchen appliances, consider investing in a high-quality, multi-purpose appliance that caters to your culinary needs. Now, additionally, focus on selecting a few carefully chosen home decorations that genuinely reflect your personal style. Tip number 5, make your living space yours by using your favorite belongings as decorative elements. I mean, you can really embrace the minimalist approach with this one by repurposing your favorite hats, jewelry, or other visually appealing accessories as wall decor, adding a personal and stylish touch to your home. Tip number 6, downsize your home. So if your current house feels too spacious after you embrace the minimalist style, then you could consider moving into a smaller space. So transitioning to a cozy condo or even renting a studio apartment will not only free up more funds for other experiences like travel adventures, but it will also encourage further adjustments to living in a smaller space. Now remember, downsizing is a personal choice and should align with your individual goals and preferences always. Tip number 7, embrace smallness and simplicity. So focusing on being small and simple can really help you lead to a more fulfilling life. So when you start prioritizing minimalism, you end up freeing yourself from the burden of excessive responsibilities and the constant pressure to acquire more. Now, the ability to be small and remain that way is a true art. After all, it involves defying social norms and the influence of advertisements. It means finding contentment in having less and having confidence in what you already possess. So simplifying your life enables you to concentrate on the essentials, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation for the things that you have. Now remember, true freedom comes from reducing the number of tasks that you need to accomplish, not from trying to do more. We sure hope you found this information helpful. And now that you've learned how to embrace minimalism, you can start simplifying your life right now. And hey, let us know in the comments if you have any minimalist living tips or any tips you would like for us to cover in the future. And if you're not already, we would love for you to become a part of our Thrifty budgeting family. So please be sure and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any videos on Thrifty budgeting. So let's connect and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.